Okay, hi guys. So we are back again playing Hardspace, Shipbreaker, working towards paying off our 1 billion debt. So yeah, I ended the last stream with a rather unfortunate crash, but I don't think we've really lost much, to be honest. I think it just crashed shortly after I started the new ship. So looks like we can only do grade 2 ships so far. But basically I just need apparently I just need some furniture to do the next certification. Oh, that's worth 4.5 million. $4 million. There's not much furniture on it, but apparently it's worth more. So yeah, I think I'll go straight for that one. And we'll get straight to salvaging some ships. So here we go. So I'm full on my tethers and all that stuff, and my thruster fuel, and yeah, we're all good to go. So this one's got decent twin nacelles. Which should give us plenty of money. I don't know if I'll be strong enough to shift a twin. Nah, so tethers it is. Bye. See, apparently tethers are your friend. As well as antennas that you can just tear off.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay, let's get the second nacelle. Not close enough. There we go. Yeah, I definitely can't pull it myself. So a tether it is. Right, time to enter the ship without explosive decompression.
Airlock pressure levels dropping. Airlock pressure levels increasing. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
What's that? That's much larger than what I've seen before. That is a big soft crate. It's the largest one I've seen. What's that one? A hard crate. Okay. Okay, well let's get to it, because I don't have massive amounts of air. There's probably an air canister in here. Is that an air canister? It is. So when I get low, I can start doing that. Oh, a bit of data. Yoink. Alright, let's start disconnecting various parts of this ship. So we'll disconnect the cockpit. I'm surprised the cockpit is literally just held on by 4 pieces of metal though. And then ideally we want to separate a couple of floor panels so that we can start emptying stuff from the bottom. Or even the top, if we can separate the top. There we go, that's a roof panel. So is this, I think this is separated. But a roof panel will do for now as well. I would rather do, oh damn it, I set that on fire. We need to get that out as quickly as possible, otherwise it's just going to go to waste. Yep, it's burning up. Give me credit for it before it burns.
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Well, they've got the salvage, but it's going to burn. Up we go. Into the processor, please. Thank you very much. Oh, look, that's actually floated away a good decent bit, that. Normally it doesn't actually separate that much when you cut it. Okay, we've still got us free oxygen supply there as well. Please don't electrocute me. Oh, you goddamn. Oh, I blew some of the stuff up.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
Oh, it's still sparking. Oh, I better get rid of it, okay. Is it still classed as decent salvage? Yeah.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay. So a hard crate. Don't know how much a hard crate is worth, but we will soon find out.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I hope that O2 canister still
Your
works.
oxygen reserves are low.
I better pick it up now.
Excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Looks like it still works, even though it got sparked all over. There we go, some more salvage.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Is that all the I mean, there's airlock components, but I still don't know how to actually strip an airlock from the hull. I can't even pull that out. Danger. Oh, I can't open the door now either because I've just pulled it off. The controls.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
There we go. And I can grab it, grab the rest of its components. Is there anything else actually in the airlock that I can pull off? No, not really. But I'm not sure how you actually separate an airlock, because yeah. It just ends up getting processed. Anyway, let's get to getting the valuable pieces since we don't have all day. So of course we need the reactor. Oh, that's highlighted. What is it? Oh, it's a key! Nice! I don't know what, I still don't know what the keys are used for, but it's still nice to have some keys. So the reactor's still actually technically attached to its housing, which is cool. Let's get outside. this is going in there. And then we've got engine components.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Oh. No, grab it please. It's going the wrong way. There we go. Now we want the engine itself. Nice and careful now.
You got 5 minutes left in the
5 minutes.
knock out that work order before they turn the lights out on you. We're out.
Work order, the power cell and the reactor. Oh, oh. Went a little askew there, but there we go. All the way down there, please. It's going into processing.
Credits deposited.
There we go. Nice big chunk. Right, so we want the reactor out of there. Very carefully. I'm gonna have to head back in a minute because we're running low on the oxygen.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Okay, you stay there. I'm gonna have to go get some oxygen. Because I don't think there were another canister inside the ship.
Object accepted for processing.
Ta-da!
Credits deposited.
I really want to increase my maximum speed the next time I get enough funds. $40 of air left.
Oxygen reserves are critical.
Yes, I know. I'm working on it.
Portable oxygen supplies are available for purchase.
There we go.
Master Jack.
Thank you very much. So I've got 3 minutes left of the shift. Let's see if I can grab the reactor. I have a rough idea where the power cells are, but whether I can get to them or not is another matter. Start. Right, where did the reactor float off to? Oh, it's there. Okay, here we go. Please don't zap me. There we go. Nice and easy.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I don't think there is a battery in there. So normally the power cells are in here. Oh, is that a power cell there? Yeah. Yoink. Right, well that's the work order completed. Now I want to get
Applied.
any kind of furniture, consoles or anything like that out of here, since I need it for my certification upgrade. I don't know if this counts as furniture, but there you go.
Salvage secured.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that flung out.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay,
All right, Cutter.
1 minute.
Wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Whoops. Oh, okay, I lost it. No, that piece please, before it gets destroyed. There we go. 30 seconds.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
$18
Salvage
seconds.
deposit accepted.
Should be able to grab just a couple of last little bits. Can I grab one more piece?
Salvage secured.
Nope.
Account credit applied.
Okay, so that's that. End of the shift. Nearly 1.8 million. Wow, that's definitely the best I've done so far. Lots of upgrades unlocked. So where does it tell you how much LT? Oh, so you get the LT from work orders. That's what I was trying to figure out before. So yeah, got another 170. So we now got 338 LT. But Jesus, I really wish that wasn't so expensive. But the debt's slowly going down. So now we've got, so the next certification is loads of work orders, a reactor and a thruster. That's really easy actually. It's just lots of ships basically. Let's see what we can do in the way of upgrades. Cut us at 44. Let's have a look. The split saw, oh, that's the range of the split saw. So basically I can cut larger pieces. That's the heat capacity, the heat cooldown, I'm not really bothered about that. The grapple. Oh, did I not click on the grapple? Oh, there we go. Right, so that's the range of the grapple. More tethers. Tether lifetime, a further minute. That's actually pretty cool. The push module. Charged push. Right, okay. Well, that's 550. Wow, okay. I'll have to save up for that one. Thrusters. I would like higher max speed. That's about an extra meter and a half a second-ish. We'll get that. What's this? Braking rate. Okay, so yes, we need to slow down a little faster as well. That's 300 though, so we don't have enough. Fuel capacity. I don't think fuel capacity is really an issue just yet. Oh, I literally just clicked now. What the? Select what I'm actually looking at, please. There we go. So that's this Phasmo connects to remote neural network. So you can look at systems, and that's this kind of range. More O2 would be nice. An extra 100. Unlocks O2 recharge. While in a pressurized environment. So that's only while you're inside a ship, I'd imagine. I don't know how useful that would be, and to be honest I don't have enough anyway. What suit upgrades is there as well? Suit integrity and the audio resynth. I think I'll go for the extra oxygen, just so I can last a little bit longer before having to refill, because it refills at ends of shifts anyway. So it'd be nice if it lasted long enough for a shift. Now the case is, do I continue getting that, because I've already taken a lot of the more expensive stuff out. See, I wish it told you what the salvage value still is. I mean, there's still a lot of metal there. Bugger it, we might as well finish that ship. We might as well finish it off, because why not? Oh, that's the cargo meter at the top, so it tells you just kind of like what kind of value it's got left as well by the looks of it. So it looks like there is still a good deal amount of stuff that we can get from it. What's this? It's not telling me where this panel's going. Is that panel actually going down to the barge? Yeah. What the hell? Oh, now it's in processor. Oh, it's the hatch. It says it's a cargo hatch. How do you unlock the cargo hatch? Oh, there you go. I never even knew it had a cargo hatch before. Learn something new every day. Come on. There we go. Nice. I didn't even know there was a cargo hatch. That's the first time I've seen that. Now, if I can just figure out how to unpin the actual airlock system from the hull, then that'll be good. Oh, there's a light that goes to the barge. Thank you very much. Although technically it's not really a barge, is it? It's just this force field kind of thing. Is it going to bounce in? Yeah. Does this go to the processor? Oh, there's a light on it. Let's grab the light. Yoink. All the way down there, please. Thank you very much.
Salvage secured.
And then obviously the rest of that can go in process. There's this bit. Oh, you can actually take the plate off. Can you? Is there any housing parts for it? No. So I can pull the light off, but I don't know about the housing plate. But it says the class 1 reactor plate that goes in processing.
Credits deposited.
Well, all of it goes in processing anyway, so it might as well all go that way. That's it, in the right direction. Thank you very much. Okay, well, let's get all these added little components off the ship, like the fuel.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
Yoink. Slowly does it. I don't want any explosions. And then yoink. You can go in the processor.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oop. I can move it anyway, but there you go. That one's gone as well.
Account credit applied.
I don't know how much lights are actually worth, but because I don't normally salvage them. But I might as well while I'm grabbing stuff.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Alright, let's separate this panel.
Account credit applied.
Is that all of it? Is that separate? I don't know if I'm strong enough to pull that. Oh, it is moving, but yeah, I'll use a tether. That's all going to the processor.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
Well, thank you very much for the notification. Now is that one separate?
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Come on, pull away. I want to see if you're separate or not. I don't want to waste the tether on it if I can't move it. Don't look like I can. Although it does look separate to an extent. Maybe I'm not grabbing the correct piece. No, that's definitely not that. Right, okay then. So that's not quite separate yet somehow. Right, okay, let's separate a bit of this. What's that? Oh, thruster fuel. Don't quite need that just yet. I'm going to need oxygen pretty soon though. Right, let's separate the rest of this one. Yoink. Okay.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
So who actually wishes they could actually do this kind of stuff in real life?
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Not the £1 billion debt light, but
Oxygen reserves are low.
you know, actually just being able to float around in space and salvage stuff and whatnot.
Secured. Account credit applied.
Let's go get some oxygen.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
So tethers are
Oxygen level
9,000.
stabilizing.
Have a nice day.
So if I do need more tethers, I suppose 9,000 ain't really that great of a deal of money really when you consider how much you're making on just one chunk of metal from this. Right, so this, I'm pretty sure goes to the processor. So let's send that in there. Yoink. So this should be separate as well, I think. Although I can't pull it. Is it the same as if I cut it off?
Credits awarded.
No, I've not separated it yet. There we go. This piece as well. Oh, not close enough. Is that it for cuttable pieces? Looks like it. Let's see if this is separate. Come on. Yep, it's separate. Let's tether that over there. This should be separate as well. Yep. See, I think I probably could just about get it in without a tether. I am going to need some tethers for the main structure.
Object processed. Credits deposited.
Yeah, that'll do. We've got just over 5 minutes. But we basically separated that whole thing. I think most of that's going to the furnace. All this panelling. So we need to separate the panelling. Oh, that's not where I pointed, but it'll do the job. So what's this? So that's aluminum, but it's still going to the furnace, so hey ho.
Cutter, there's 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Get in while the getting's good. We wrap.
Alright, this is completely separate and going to the furnace. Oh, I might as well pick that jet fuel up before I do that. Nearly forgot about it. Now, I highly doubt it, but can I get at least some momentum from this? Nope. Nope. Yeah, so that's definitely a tether job. It's still too big for just a normal gravity gun or whatever you want to call it. Tractor gun. Grapple. Bye. Looks like, oh, the tether broke. That might be enough momentum though. Actually, probably not. Nah, that's not going to make it all the way in, is it? It might do. Yeah, I think it might do. I'll leave it for a second, see if it makes its own way in. See, now the thing is, how can I separate this piece? See, I've still never figured out. Oh, there you go, it went in. I've still never figured out how to actually separate the airlock. It's just really annoying. So it reckons this stuff, but yeah. I've always just sent the whole thing in. Let's strip some of this since I don't have much time, and then more than likely I'll start a new ship after that. Come on, give me it please. Out of the hole. There we go. Oop. That's really easily rotatable.
Credits transferred.
Hiya. Skyver MacGyver. That's a nice name. Might as well strip this the side of the cockpit off. Yeah, I'm on the PC. Oh, I can't move it. Mustn't be separated. Oh no, it is separate. It should be separate. It's probably just too heavy. Let's try a tether. Yep, there we go. Let's grab this coolant tank.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Yeah, there was, I think I streamed it yesterday as well, and there was like 5 streams or so, with about 3-4 of them being Russian. It seems to be very popular for Russian people.
Reserves are low.
Hopefully that'll survive. Hopefully the oxygen will last a minute.
Down to the wire. Let's put a bow on this.
But yeah, it seems to be very popular in Russian communities. But yeah, there don't seem to be that many people playing it. I would have thought there would have been a lot more. Well, there probably is a lot of people playing it, but not streaming it.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Looks like my oxygen will last just long enough for the shift to end. Stupid thing. There we go, it's out. Yeah, I'd imagine a lot more people will be playing it when it's out on console.
Secured. Account credit applied. Salvage secured.
There we go, that's more or less it for this ship. Only 3/4 of a mil, that's not that, it's not that bad I suppose. So it looks like I managed to grab nearly all of it in the first go. I think probably from the last few missions that I've done, it looks like it's probably more efficient to actually, once you've done the work order, just to go straight onto the next ship, no matter how much is left. Because otherwise you don't get any points for upgrading by the looks of it. I'm definitely going to have to do some repairs though before we start again. There we go. So let's see, so I definitely need to get a different ship. Hard? Oh, I can do grade 3 now. So what do these have? Same stuff, reactors, power cells, thrusters, but for some reason it's classed as hard. Oh well, thank you. Hopefully my sub notifications will show up, because I had somebody sub yesterday and it didn't show up. But hopefully it will. But yeah, I'm probably going to do a good few streams of these, see just how far it goes. Because obviously it's still in quite early development. So that one's worth up to 6 mil. 140. Let's try this one. But yeah, so far I'm quite enjoying the game. I've played it for about 2.5 hours or so yesterday. And what have I been streaming for now? About 40 minutes. Yeah, so about 40 minutes today as well. And I must admit it is quite addictive, being able to just slice up ships and stuff. Oh, this one's got all sorts of brackets on it. It's got stuff on the outside as well, like armor or extra plating. Is that are these separate? Yeah, they're separate. So I think you detach them from up here, maybe. No? Is that? Looks like that whole thing is attached somehow. Yeah, very satisfying. Especially if you can literally get everything off in one piece and that kind of stuff, you know, in proper segments, as it were. Looks like that takes some cutting. Oh, there we go. Alright, so there's another couple of connection points down here. So at least we can take kind of like the side shielding off. Oop. When I first played it, I must admit the controls took a little bit of getting used to, but that's only because of like the 0G aspect of flying around. But otherwise, it all seems. Oh, the panels are all separate. That's kind of nice. I thought the whole thing would have come off then. Nope, that's going in the wrong direction. That should just about do it. Yeah, I thought this whole frame. Maybe if oh, there you go. I can actually grab the frame. That's better. It's a little bit heavier, like. I think at the moment it's on like 20% off or something. So it's 18. Well, it's £18 for me. I don't know whereabouts you are, if you're in the UK or not. But yeah, it was on. It's not much. It's actually quite cheap, really, for a new game. In pounds, yeah, about 18, just short of £18. So it's actually pretty cheap right now. Yeah. Is this piece separate to that? It is. Nice. But yeah, I'm from the UK as well, obviously. It's strange really because most of the streamers that I know, all of them seem to be American. Really, there don't seem to be that many
Credits awarded.
like big UK streamers that I know of anyway. Yeah, I watch a good few people, and generally you end up having to watch them like really late at night, which to them is like dinner time or something. It's like it's actually not that bad. Yeah, I know. I'll depressurize it. I normally do it straight after taking the engines off, but
Credits awarded.
I was just taking all that plating off. I've not figured out how to disconnect the airlock from the actual hull of the ship though. After I start stripping it all down.
Airlock pressure levels increasing.
That's the only thing I've not really figured out just yet.
Air pressure levels increasing.
There we go. Reopen the airlock.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
So, what are these? Fuel tanks. Those are massive fuel tanks. Now, is there any oxygen in here? Because that's what I always look for. There's lots of thruster fuel, but it looks fake. Thruster fuel. That's all thruster fuel. No, so it looks like if I want air, I'm going to have to go get it this time. Is that another data package? Yeah. Yoink. Alright, so let's actually I'll open up the actual cargo hatch this time. And then I'll start stripping the roof off and all that stuff. There we go. So this is going to the barge. Oh. Come on, I need a bit of fire it down, not hitting the ship. There we go. That should it's a bit spinny, but there you go.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay, so we've got just over 2 minutes of oxygen left. Oh. There we go, the cockpit can slowly float away now when it needs to. Now that should be separate. Oh, I know. It'll be interesting to see just how big ships can actually get in this. Because obviously this is the biggest ship I've found so far, grade 3. But obviously as I go up certification levels, obviously they'll get a bit larger. But it would be interesting to see like how many shifts per se you'd actually need to, well, basically salvage, you know, one massive ship. I mean, can you imagine if like that, a ship that size there was actually possible to salvage? That'd be massive.
Processing valuable object. Credits
Come on,
awarded.
let me interact. There we go.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Okay. So I still haven't figured out how to get what's the work order actually. Wow, the work order's massive. So we need fuel, coolant, nanocarbon, storage, some mechanical stuff, furniture, electrical, so obviously lights and stuff. The debt is 1 billion. Literally, it's like 1 billion. It's ridiculous debt. I don't know what this guy did to actually get in such debt, but yeah, 1 billion. See, where's this connected? I think that's actually connected behind the panel. Maybe I disconnect that from the inside, inside the actual hull. Yeah, I think it says that. Yeah, there you go. Look, I've got 994 million left to go. It's ridiculous debt. I don't know if they've just kind of put that as like, you know, just like a comedy debt, like, you know, because it's. I think it's unrealistic for anybody to ever kind of pay off that kind of a debt, but I suppose if you play the game long enough, you might do. And maybe later on in the game, as you progress, maybe some of these larger ships are actually worth a good deal. We don't, you know, they could be worth a good amount. Come on, push it away, please. Yeah, if say some of these, maybe, I don't know, because watching the cutscene, it looks like you literally just you are kind of a family man, and it looks like you've got loads of emails. It shows you loads of emails from like debt collectors for like your rent and things like that, and like medical bills for family members and things like that. And it looks like you've got a daughter as well, which they don't seem to mention once you actually start your new life as a scrapyard person, basically. So I think somehow he has managed to accrue this debt over time, but I don't know how he's got into such bad debt. So yeah, I don't know if it's just like a combination of you know, like medical bills, looking after his extended family, and you know, his rent and all that kind of stuff. I mean, for all we know, inflation's that high in this futuristic world that is in, that 1 billion might actually be not that much.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
This is technically career mode. So there is actually like progression, as it were, from like certification levels as you get promoted and stuff. But as far as story goes, I've not really seen anything kind of like beyond the you know, the new game and the tutorial. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Fire damage.
How the hell did that catch on fire? It's a repair kit as well. Can I pick it up? Yeah, but it's still damaging me though. Whoops. Oh well. I suppose I've got a repair kit to actually repair my suit though. But yeah, as far as story goes, I don't think I've really seen any significant story to it just yet. So obviously you can get promoted, and your kind of, I guess, area manager, is whatever, you know, the boss does keep talking to you and stuff. But yeah, so far I've not really seen anything that seems like an obvious kind of like story. I mean, it'd be nice if they gave you some kind of like proper story to explain, you know, like you was asking about, like how he got into such debt and things like that, and you know, just kind of explain his backstory a little bit more, maybe. Oh, I'm actually burning the roof. There we go. Right, so we actually need these lights. Let's back away a little bit though, because I don't want to get electrocuted. Select the light. There we go. It's weird that the lights take such a sheer amount of force to pull them off compared to some of the other stuff. Does the light count as electrical? No, it doesn't.
Account credit applied.
Okay, so what counts as actual electrical? I'd imagine this power box definitely will. This is the one we've got to look out for because it will spark everywhere. A space janitor, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Credits transferred.
Rather than like an engineer or something, you're just a glorified janitor cleaning up people's mess. I'd imagine maybe the door panels is electrical as well. No. I don't know how much stuff would actually be considered electrical if the lights aren't counted as that.
1 minute left, Cutter. Time to start wrapping things up. We wrap.
Oh, that counted as electrical.
Salvage secured.
The atmosphere
Credits
controller.
deposited.
Your oxygen reserves are low.
Oh, I know, but
Note,
they'll
excessive
last long
carbon
enough.
dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Yeah, they're not bothered that I'm dying. Oh, the generator will definitely be electrical. But I'll leave that for the second work shift. Obviously, stuff like power cells, things like that, will be electrical. Obviously, oh, actually, all the cockpit terminals will probably be classed as electrical. Whoop. There we go, shift over. Oh, that means I made negative money because I didn't really get any of the big stuff. So how much is a light worth? Oh, it's only worth about 500 at most. That is, yeah, crap. So it is completely pointless trying to save lights because they're just not worth anything. So yeah, so technically my debt went up there a little bit. Is my equipment still okay? It's usable. So let's go straight back out, continue salvaging. Yeah, exactly, I don't know, I mean, there is thrusters, so it might just be standard thruster fuel and the generators are just electrical and that's it, maybe. So let's try and get some of the work order done as well this time. Get some of the big stuff. So that's going into the furnace. Oh, don't wreck half the ship while moving over. Alright, we'll go in, that's right. So we want to get to...
Credits deposited.
Yeah, it's definitely honest work, I suppose, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, somebody's got to do it. A computer terminal, oh, that's definitely electrical. That's the first time I've seen it. That reactor looks massive compared to the other ones I've seen. Let's try and get some distance so I don't get electrocuted. Up a little bit. There we go. That should be hopefully worth a lot, I imagine.
Credits transferred.
Okay, let's start stripping the reactor housing. So there's fuel pipes. What's this? Oh yeah, you can. You have to purge fuel unless you got a key, I think. Emergency thruster override. Used to manually extract the thruster without a utility key. May cause rupture in fuel line. Okay. And where do you use a key? Because I have got a couple of keys. I found some. Unless it needs to be a key from this ship. I don't know. Let's just strip this floor panel first. So I've got easy access. Might as well disconnect the whole back. Oh, actually no, I can't disconnect the back yet if the fuel line's going to rupture. Right, that's this piece done. Need it to get out of my way. Come on, move forward. I wish there was like a gentle push rather than just a whack, just so you can gently move stuff out of the way. Yeah, it don't. Yeah, the whole company is just kind of like it don't actually care about its workers at all. In fact, there's various voice recordings from some of the data capsules that I found that actually encourages its staff to use drugs and everything to increase performance. So it's really weird. The company's just like they just don't care. They just care about money. That's it, literally. Right, okay, let's try to extract the fuel. I'm gonna move out of the way just in case. Oh, there we go. Wow, that is some. Oh, I better move away. Oh, don't tell me the reactor's gonna go. I mean, it won't surprise me, like, but you know. Can I just grab the fuel line? No, it destroyed something. It's nanocarbon, just not. Ooh, okay. Wow, that just shattered a good corner of the ship. Woo! Oh Jesus Christ, that's probably the reactor gone. Wow, that is cool. There's the reactor. I think it's destroyed, or is it? Is the reactor destroyed? No, it's not. Okay, let's try and get the reactor before it blows up. Because the reactor's worth $500,000. Oh, actually, no, it is. It's destroyed. It wants me to put it in the processor. Damn it! Oh well, never mind. That's quite an expensive explosion, then, really. Look at all this shrapnel. Right. Object not accepted. Yeah, it classes it was broken and stuff, but that's yeah. Oh well. Get rid of all this out of the way. It said when it were that it were broken, so it wanted to go to the processor because of the material that it's built with. But then for some reason, when I did actually put it in the processor, it said that it was the incorrect place to put it, basically. So that's why it was saying it's not going to give me anything for it. But yeah, oh well. It was already destroyed anyway, so it was pretty much worthless. Let's try and get some more big ticket items though. Is the thrust? I wonder if the thrust is still working. Oh, it is damaged, but it's still there. Come on, let me pull it off. Oh yeah, I need to get rid of the clamps. So that's just the cap. I'll go straight to the processor.
Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Yes, I'm aware. into the deposit. There we go. I can't. Was the oh no, there weren't any oxygen bottles in there, was there? I better go fill up.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
My grapple's looking a little damaged. More oxygen. There we go.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Right, so I need to figure out how to disconnect the thrusters. I played a good few games just recently. I tried another new development one called Among Trees, which is kind of like a survival crafting one. It's got quite a unique art style. That one was quite interesting. I did a couple of episodes of that, but I mostly like to play like strategy building type games, or ones with decent, decent story, city builders, that kind of stuff. So I don't really play like a lot of competitive games, but some decent survival games, city building games, that kind of thing. Really enjoy them. I've just been playing recently as well because it's been sat in my my Steam library for forever. Is Dungeons 3, and I actually really thoroughly enjoyed it. Ended up playing that quite a good bit, and I'll probably go back to that as well.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. It was kind of like a nice little throwback to the original Dungeon Keeper. Is this actually disconnected already? Because it blew up. I think it might be actually. It'll need a tether though. That's definitely disconnected, I think. Yeah, I do have a PS4, but I don't have a capture card yet. Oh, I don't think it's disconnected. Oh, it's got a connection there. Is that actually connecting it? Charlotte of God, that's not connecting it to the ship. Oh, there's one there. But yeah, I've got the PS4. I've got. I don't have Xbox One though. I've not really had any reason to get it just yet. I'm not too sure about the new one either. It looks a bit weird.
5 minutes left of this shift before they turn around.
I've got quite a few. Well, I won't say quite a few. I've got a few here and there, like, but basically I've got my favourites obviously being The Last of Us, Beyond Two Souls. That were a good one that I played. Good story. Newest Tomb Raider, Grand Theft Auto 5. Let's have a quick look. What else have I got? I've got God of War, some of the Uncharted, newest Final Fantasy 15, that kind of stuff. Mostly just like story type stuff, really, on the console. I don't really do like building type games on console, really. Now, can I just yank that straight off? Apparently. But yeah, I think console play, it's definitely really suited to
Salvage secured. Account credit
like story type games, really. And also some casual games. I mean, I do love to just be able to sit down and obviously, just have a mess about on the console. Like, what's it called now? I've got it as well. Let's see if I can see it. It's the one where the guy's a photographer. What's it called now? Oh, Dead Rising. That's it. Yeah, Dead Rising. That's a nice, comfortable game to play on with the controller. Yeah, Resident Evil. I love Resident Evil as well. They're some of my favourites. That's going in there. Right, so we've got 2 minutes 40. I don't know if I've got enough oxygen to last that actually. Have I actually? Yeah, I have actually. I've got 3 minutes of oxygen. That's fine. See now, do we? Yeah. See, Fallout games. I play them for the story. However, just literally just aimlessly wandering, I do tend to get a little bored after a while, I must admit. But I have actually put quite a lot of hours into it. Yeah, because it's like super open world. Sometimes I think just a little bit too much freedom can kind of give you no direction, as it were. And I like to feel like there's a little bit of progression, a little bit of story to it. So I have actually played. How do I disconnect that pipe? Is it just that? Yep. Yeah, I like to have a bit of a feel of progression, really, when it comes to the games. So after a while, I do sort of kind of like wonder, like, you know, what do I do next, as it were. Right, so that is separate. But that's kind of blocking my ability to get it out. Can I pull that off? No, it's classed as a part of that. Let's just try and yank it out. Oh yeah, it goes down there though. Oh, it's gonna pull the whole ship. Better cancel that. I might have to just destroy that pipe. I know, I thought that when I first started playing, I thought, how can your weapon overheat in like literally like freezing cold of space?
Oxygen reserves are critical.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to disconnect these engines.
Asphyxiation coverage.
Wow, so I still didn't make enough money on that. The thrusters were worth a decent amount, like, but obviously some of the really big expensive stuff like the reactors and stuff got destroyed. I am determined though to figure out how to get those engines off. Let's head straight back. You can't radiate the heat without oh yeah, well I guess, yeah. Yeah, I guess it would take a little bit longer to kind of like dissipate off the actual weapon. So obviously it can cool down fairly decently, but it'll take time to dissipate. Now we need to figure out, has that disconnected? Completely? It has, nice. Okay, but yeah, I need to figure out how to disconnect the other engine from this ship, because the pipe gets in the way. Alright, you're going down there, because we need some serious money. So the pipe is in the way from me pulling that out. Now I don't know whether I should just try and burn it. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't moan at me saying I've destroyed something, so I guess I can just get rid of that piece of pipe. There we go, so I should be able to get the engine out now.
Salvage deposit.
Yeah,
Credit
nice.
transferred.
Down you go. Okay, so now I should be able to do that on the other side as well. See, there's just loads of random pipes everywhere. Can I?
Salvage
That is a big
secured.
pipe.
Credits deposited.
Can I yank it straight out? Come on. Hey, whoa, wee. Don't smack me in the face. Ow! Jesus. Okay. Note to self, pipe is pretty dangerous. Alright, that's going straight in the furnace, get out of my way.
Raw material processed. Credits
There we go, one pipe out of the way. Right, let's get the try and get the other engines off. Clear a bit of debris out of the way. Oh, there's the power cell. I better grab that. That's definitely an important one. It's part of the work order as well, actually. What have we got left on this? Some more electrical, mechanical, furniture, storage.
credit transferred.
So this looks like the them engines are pretty much already disconnected. I just need to get rid of these bolts, because obviously everything in this compartment more or less blew up. I'm obviously going to have to figure out where utility key goes to get rid of the fuel without doing it manually, because I don't want it to blow up next time. Yeah, I think the soundtrack is actually really relaxing. It's actually really nice. Just a nice casual soundtrack while you're tearing ships apart.
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
Fuel levels.
Supplies are available for purchase at the Master Jack.
Right, let's just slap a tether on that one, I think. It'll make it. Whoa! It really pulls. Yeah, there should be, if it didn't blow up, plenty of fuel in here. There we go. Look, yoink! Thank you very much.
Account credit applied.
Right, so let's see what else actually survived in this tunnel, and then I'll start stripping all the sides of it and stuff. I mean, how long have we got? 10 minutes. I don't think a power supply survived in here. There's the connectors that are kind of pointless now, but there you go. Let's get rid. Oh, it's overheating. Oh, well, it did its job anyway. So is this? I think this is separate now, maybe. This whole thing going into the processor, it says, or at least that piece, anyway. Is it separate? No, it's not pulling away. That's separate though, and that's going to the furnace. Okay, I'll tether that one. Bye bye.
Tether supplies running low.
Let's get some of the expensive stuff out of the cockpit area since I've not touched it yet.
Valuable component incinerated.
And what? A panel? Yeah, I'm not really bothered about a panel. Rotate. Out you come, please. There we go.
Warning, oxygen reserves are low.
Yeah, I better go get some in a sec.
Salvage secured.
Yeah, I better go now actually. And then my oxygen should last long enough for the next round.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for
There we go.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
So there's probably not a whole lot left, but obviously, as far as electrical components go and stuff like that, the all the comms panels and things like that in the cockpit should be what we need. Come on, there we go.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
The rest of the ship's kind of in the way. Let's clear a bit of this away. Need to be quick though. Alright, so this is all going into the processor. Can I pull it? Oh, I can pull a panel off. Bye. I forgot you have to grab the the frame is separate as well.
Credits deposited.
Okay. So yeah, I need to get actually into the cockpit area without too much stuff in the way. So we need all the electrical stuff, so this is coming. We need storage, so these
Salvage deposit accepted.
are definitely going. Whoop, that just completely threw it. There it is. I've not got a pretty decent line of sight. There we go. Nope, yep, there we go. Out the door, please. Oh, there we go, just rotate the cockpit. That's one thing I find weird, you can actually... I won't be able to actually pull this whole thing. However, if you use an object, it'll rotate and push things no problem. It's really weird. We need more storage.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Come on, out you come.
Alright, Cutter, you got 5 minutes left of this shift before they turn the lights out on you. Pitter patter.
How much more stuff do we need? We need an extra electrical.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credit transfer.
Let's get the terminals. Hopefully it won't blow up in my face.
Salvage secured.
Is that all the electricals? Yep. We'll try and grab some of the more panels and stuff like that. And imagine they're worth more than a chair.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Whoop. 4 minutes.
Salvage deposit accepted.
And what have we got left? Mechanical, some storage, so we definitely need another one of these. Oop, that's fair jutted out.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Right, so that's all the storage work order done. And then we need mechanical, whatever that means.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oh, that door's wobbling away. I wonder if the door counts because it's like a hatch of some sort. Can we pull the door off?
Salvage secured.
No, it's... Oh,
Account credit
no.
applied.
I can actually pull the entire thing about around there. Okay.
Salvage secured.
So
Credits deposited.
this whole thing is a mix of processor and furnace. So I don't know what it'd be best launching it into. I mean, obviously I can disconnect it all. I think what I'll do is I'll just shove it all into the processor, because why not? I'm not going to come back to this ship. There you go, pal. I'll get what I can from you. Oh wow, that's going to be slow. And I'll probably do same with the rest of this stuff. That goes in the processor.
Deposit accepted.
Oh, it's like pinball. So, how much more metal do I need? A good little bit. Right, pipes, salvage, processor.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
That's the badge. Is that classed as mechanical? No. Okay, well, let's tear this in half and then oh, I don't think I've got enough time to tear it in half actually. We'll have a go. Oh, I can't tear that piece. Is it separate? It should be separate, this piece. Yep. Yeah, I definitely have enough time to tear this whole thing in half. Okay, I'll just grab a little bit more scrap or whatever and then we'll start a new ship. What's that? Oh, it's a cut point. That's no good. I don't know actually, there's a lot of people asking for it to be multiplayer.
Oxygen reserves are critical.
I think it would be cool
Please contact
to basically be able to have like a group of your mates all just working to completely dismantle a ship as quick as you can. I think that'd be pretty cool. Oh, well, we actually made money this time rather than lost it. Right, so let's check on my equipment. Some of it's really damaged. There we go. So we've got 281 LT. Let's see what else can I upgrade. So that's the range of the, well, max tethers. Oh yeah, the charge push. That's too expensive though. Cutter itself. A wider cutting beam. Oh, it's still gone back to the same thing. Thrusters, please. Let's have a look. Oh, the braking rate. Yeah, I'm going to get that so it'll slow down a bit faster. But to be honest, I don't think I actually need it just yet. Probably about another hour or so ish. Depends how I feel really, but yeah, probably about another hour. says recharge module, but I don't think I'll need that really yet anyway. So that's audio resync. Yeah, I normally stream for probably around about 2.5 hours ish, on average 2.5, 3 hours. Just depends on, like, you know, what time I need to get up and all that kind of stuff, because I generally do tend to get up quite early. Yeah, so quite often I sometimes have to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, so obviously I can't stay up that late. Right, so let's just start another ship. Is that a completely different ship? It is, isn't it? Worth 5 mil. A medium difficulty one. They all seem to have roughly the same kind of stuff. So that's classed as a hard. Let's just go for the medium one. I'll try a hard one again next, I guess. So it's still one of the... oh, it's a completely different work order. So you've got to complete the work order on the same ship. So I guess we better concentrate on that kind of stuff. So we need the power cells, mechanical. I'm not sure what actually counts as mechanical. Where's the airlock? Is it on the other side? Yes. Right, well, I'll get rid of that frame to start with, just so I can access the airlock a little cleaner as well. Get in and out. Is that not a cutting point? Yeah, it's definitely a cutting point. There we go. And then that one there. Right, so this should be separate, yeah. So that's straight into processing. Whee. There we go. Right. Let's get in the ship.
Airlock pressure levels dropping. Airlock pressure levels increasing.
So there's plenty of soft crates, plenty of chairs in this one. Whoop.
Air pressure level decreasing.
It's kind of cool how all the air literally just sucks out.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Right, so the airlock is now open. There's the O2 canisters in this one. Thruster fuel. So a quick look about. There we go, O2 canisters. So we can stay over here a little bit. Right, we need to get some of these floor panels detached. Looks like some of it's obviously obscured by chairs. There we go. I can just about see the ones for this. There we go. I will say this though, it's actually got really good hitboxes on all the items. Alright, well thank you for coming to watch. It's definitely been nice having being able to talk to you and stuff, so yeah, thank you for watching. Okay, so this one's going processing. There we go. Alright, let's grab all the valuable stuff before I blow the ship up.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
off we go. There we go, that should do that one. More soft crates.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Random furniture. So we need electrical stuff, mechanical stuff. Well, that's electrical. We'll grab that in a second. Is that a data drive? Nice. Let's see what it says.
Hey, it's me. Yeah, look. I get it. You don't want to talk to me right now. Well, hey.
Sounds like Stephen Hawking.
Just nobody alive can be an angel all the time. And I don't want you seeing my other side, you know. I've been going to anger management classes and trying to do my breathing exercises and just, look, if I seem edgy, I'm not trying to take it out on you. You gotta believe
Okay, so he's got anger problems.
and I'm sorry if it feels like I'm taking it out on you. That was never my intention. Never. Please, Esmeralda, I'm trying. I'm trying my best. I'm trying. My intentions are good. I don't know. I'm sorry, is what I'm saying. I'm sorry.
Okay, so it looks like he's in a relationship and she's leaving him because he's got anger management issues. Or left him anyway.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Let's get into the engine room. Oh, wrong place. Don't go that way. That goes to the processor. Nearly went to the wrong place. It was just automatic because I've been sending everything there. Alright, let's get rid of the floor panels here as well. Oh, this one's not even one of the difficult reactors, you can just pull it out. Alright, so that's going to process in. There we go, that should do. Alright, let's grab the reactor.
Object accepted for processing. Credits
Oh,
deposited.
oxygen critical. There's an oxygen tank somewhere. There. So when I get a little bit lower, I mean I suppose it's already fairly low, but there you go. I'll do the easy stuff while I'm waiting. Actually that should be enough, it'll give me enough oxygen to finish the shift.
Account credit applied.
Oxygen level
Thank you very much. Right, okay, let's grab that reactor. Get some distance, I don't want to get shocked. Nice and easy does it. Oh, when it's sparking away. Nice.
Salvage deposit accepted.
Right, so we need some more electrical stuff, some more mechanical. I don't really know. I don't know what actually really classes as mechanical though. Come on, stop moving. There we go. Grab it. There we go. Let's move some of this debris out of the way, because it does really get in the way. That should help satisfy
Credits deposited.
satisfy the metal need. Right, let's disconnects the engine. So this whole engine box is disconnected. Let's get the actual engine out. Let's go over to processing. And then for the engine itself. Oh, apparently I can't get it off yet. Normally that's all it is. It's obviously something else it's attached to.
Got about 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter. Don't bite off more than you can chew. We wrap.
Normally I can just yank it out. Have I got to purge the fuel first? I hope not, because last time it just exploded. So where do you put the key? Maybe the cockpit. No, that's just computer terminals. No idea. If anyone knows where you actually put the key to purge all the fuel, let me know, because I'm not sure, because I've got a utility key. But I'm not sure where the key goes. So it is in the inventory. I've got 2 utility keys. But yeah, I don't really want to risk it because it could blow the nacelles up. And I don't really fancy doing that. Let's try and move it away. Is it not disconnected? I normally can pull that away, not very fast, but I can normally pull it away. Let's see if it's connected anywhere else. Maybe the roof parts shouldn't really do anything, but let's disconnect it anyway. Down a little bit, please. That should do it. Random antenna.
Object accepted for processing.
See, this should be completely separate.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide.
Oh, and I don't have enough oxygen for the work shift either. I guess I'll have to just go end the shift myself.
Secured. Credits deposited.
Yeah, so I don't see where it's connected. No, it's definitely not. Maybe I'm just not strong enough to... No, it's definitely connected to something. Let's go end the shift. Would have been nice to get a little bit more done, but my oxygen won't last the entire shift, so there's no point waiting about. Because I don't want to buy oxygen for just like 30 seconds. Oh, I still made a good amount of money though. Mostly because of the reactor. Okay, let's is my equipment fine? Yeah, my equipment's alright. Let's just get straight back out there. And continue trying to dismantle the engine. I'll grab that while I'm here, just because it's nice and easy. Apparently that classes as the electrical.
Account credit applied.
But yeah, this should be separate, but it's obviously not. I mean, I don't suppose I could literally just melt this entire structure. Nah. Okay. Oh. Come on, rotate a little bit. I guess I'm gonna have to risk purging the fuel. Man, there's no pipes there though. I shouldn't even need to purge, should I? So how come I can't pull it out? Can I pull this off? Apparently not. So why won't this budge? Oh, it does. It does budge now. Okay. Maybe I did just have to use the switch. There we go. Will this pull out now?
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Apparently not now. It could just be a case of it's too heavy. I don't want to shove a tether on it though, if it's just going to pull the whole ship. But that should be separate. Ah, bugger it, we better put, just try putting a tether on it. It's probably going to make a real mess. Yeah, no, it's not disconnected. Damn it! Something's still holding it together. I need to get inside the ship though. I'm just going to have to cut a panel. Just make a nice hole. Oh, it won't let me. Damn it! So how do I get back? How do I get inside then? What's holding it together? I really need to get into the structure of it, behind it. Can I pull this off? Yeah. Nope. Okay, let's cut this panel then. I should be able to cut this panel, no problem. Spin a bit, there we go. Damn it, just pushed it back up into the ship. There we go.
Material deposited.
See, that can't be the reason why it won't disconnect the piping. No idea. Let's just start stripping it. What's this? A flush switch. Oh, nice. Flush through from the nacelles and conjoined pipes. Nice. Okay, can I now pull pieces apart? I can pull this out. Whoop whoop. I didn't mean I kinda move and slam it against the wall light, but there you go. See, I need to get mechanical components. Can I pull this off now?
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Apparently not, no. I think that switch would be classed as a mechanical if I can pull it off. There we go. Oh, maybe not, because well, it's going to the processor, isn't it? Well, we'll soon see. Nah, some think we're classed as mechanical though. Still don't get why this won't disconnect. 'Cause I can't burn that. All the other ships I've done, they've as soon as you disconnected those 4 pieces, and normally this can come off. No idea. It's very confusing. Just makes it a lot harder to get the nacelles off. But oh well, we've got access now.
Oxygen reserves are low.
That's that one. Gonna have to go for some oxygen in a minute. That nacelles off by the looks of it. Yes. Okay, I'll just yank that down. There we go. Let's go get some oxygen.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oxygen reserves are critical.
There we
Affordable
go.
Oxygen supplies are available for purchase at the Master Jack.
Oh, where did that go? Where'd that panel go? Oh, somehow I tethered it. Oh, god damn it! Totally wasted a tether. But where's the panel? Oh, there. Okay. Let's see. We need a power cell. Let's get into the other side. This panel. That's not where I want to pull it. Up a little bit, please. Let me back out of the ship. Let's go into the furnace. Shut the fuel off for this one as well.
Deposit accepted.
Cutter, you got 5 minutes left in this shift. Knock out that work order before they turn the lights out on you. We wrap.
I'm trying. Where's the power cell? No, there's a coolant. Normally there's a power cell in this side, in one of the sides. Let's see if we can find it, because we do need a power cell. There, power cell. Gently does it. Then we just need some mechanical stuff and lots of metal. But I'm no doubt I'm gonna be back to finish this ship off. Looks like that whole one's disconnected.
Credits deposited.
Yoink. No, it's not classed as mechanical valve anyway. Let's can I move this? Looks disconnected. Yeah, I need this though. Oh yeah, I've not disconnected the clamps. Need to get rid of disconnect them first. There we go. Down you go. Okay, so now this, I should hopefully I should be able to pull it. Oh, it's just pulling me about. It's definitely disconnected. Let's oh, where's it going actually? Processor. There we go. Don't break the tether, just pull it in. Oh, that's hopefully enough anyway. Yeah. Oh, so it's actually separate now, this. Why wasn't it separate before? That's really annoying. Okay, well let's try and get this into the processor as well then.
Valuable object. Credits awarded.
Looks like it's probably going to need more than one, maybe. No, it's doing it. See, what else is classed as mechanical? No idea, but let's get the rest of this metal salvaged. There we go, we've got enough metal. So technically I don't really need this now, but might as well. I need to figure out what's actually classed as mechanical components. Really. No.
Oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically
That's going.
profitable levels.
That's going to go in anyway. You're going wrong way. Come on, grab it. There we go. Right, something classed as mechanical. I definitely don't have enough time for it probably, but there you go. I'm gonna have to come back and strip the rest of this. It's classed as electrical probably. Nope, there you go. Just in time. Wow. So apparently door levers are counted as mechanical. Right, okay. So we've got 661 points as well. So let's see what I can upgrade. So that's just the splitter beam. Not really too fussed about that. That's the range, grapple range. I've not really had a problem with range. Max tethers may be nice. The charge push. To be honest, if I can't already push it though, it becomes a bit of an issue. Because it'll just push me. Let's see what else we've got as well. So, braking rate, fuel capacity, the scanner. It'll grab systems. To be honest, I've not really had a problem with that kind of stuff either. Helmet. That's the O2 recharge, but do I want it? I don't know. There's nothing overly too exciting. You know what, bugger it, I might as well get the force push, the charge push. Maybe that way I won't have to like keep grabbing it and pushing it and grabbing it and pushing it. What do we need for certification? Another reactor and a whole load of money. Alright, let's grab another ship. 3 days for that one. 4.6. Well, that's one. That was worth more though. It's 1 day. Let's go for this one. Okay, straight to it. So they just seem to get more and more paneling on it. Looks like oh no, that is the airlock. There we go. The airlock's on this side. Let me just remove this particular panel in front of it. This one and this one. Right, and what's my work order actually? Power cell, the react. Oh damn it! What a waste! I pushed the wrong button. Oh well. So electrical, mechanical, power cell, reactor, same kind of stuff really.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Airlock pressure levels dropping. Airlock pressure levels increasing.
Oh, there's some hard crates and some big soft crates in here.
Air pressure level decreasing.
There we go.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Right, let's make an easy access hatch. By moving the floor. So that one's free. Maybe this one's still connected because of this bit. That's connected to the that's connected to the cockpit, so probably not. Is it freed up? It is. Nice. So that's going to the processor. Right, so I'm actually supposed to be able to do the charge push now. There we go. Nice. Just gives it that little bit more oomph.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
There we go. That should make its way. Let's get some of this soft cargo crates and stuff. Just for the quick money. So there's a few hard crates.
Account credit applied.
Apparently attached to the wall.
Salvage secured.
Looks like somebody left his packet of crisps behind.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Yeah, there's an oxygen canister there as well if I need it. Nice. What's that? Data drive. Awesome. Let's grab that. Let's see what it is.
Hey Dad,
What's this?
Case told me what's
Another
going
hard
on.
crate.
I don't know what to say. Except, I'm sorry you got sick. Sounds so stupid saying it. But it's true. I wish I could fly home and see you, but there's a good chance my job wouldn't be here when I got back. Anyway, I just wanted you to know that I love you, Dad. And I know I didn't turn out how you probably wanted me to, but I'm happy. I really am. I mean, my life's not perfect, but I get to see some pretty amazing things every now and again.
Alright,
Remember the
space
first
for
time
you.
showed me a comet in that telescope you bought me for my birthday? Well, I got to see one up close. Real close, actually. I had to drop off some supplies
Come on,
to a team
there we
that
go.
was mining
Ooh.
one of them for platinum above Mars. Crazy, huh? Yeah. Well, I thought you'd like to hear about that. Yeah. So, I gotta run.
I've got a decent line of
Just
sight on
wanted
that.
you to
What?
know that
There
I
we go.
think about you all the time. And when I do, it feels like you're here. I miss you, Dad.
Okay, so apparently the life of a salvager is fairly lonely. You leave all your family behind and whatnot. I guess that's kind of true for the player character as well, because it hints that he's got a daughter, and that obviously you've had to more or less leave her behind in order to come and do this job to pay off your debt.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oh, I've already done enough electricals.
Secured.
There we go.
Credit applied.
What else do I need? The reactor, power cell, just metals. Is that a repair kit? I might as well grab that while I'm at it. Yoink. Now let's clear out the floor so I can get the reactor out.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage quotas.
Oh, god damn it. Let's pull off the entire back end as well. Right, so this is separate, the top is separate, the back end technically should be separate. Right, let's shift this and then go get me some oxygen.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are critical.
That's going to go in, that's fine. Right, where's the oxygen canister? There it is. My guy's panicking. He's like, don't let me die.
Oxygen level stabilizing.
There we go. Don't worry, I got you. Just wanted to get the most out of that oxygen canister. Right, so engine. Well, not the engine, the reactor. Let's get rid of this as well. Might as well while we're here. There we go. Alright, move down a little bit. Let's grab this reactor. Gotta be very careful with it. So a very nice little spark. There we go. Salvage successful.
Secured. Credits deposited.
Right, let's disconnect this. Make cause rupture in fuel line. See, the interfuel line, that's the problem. Well, let's get the cap off. So last time it wouldn't let me pull it out until I messed about with that. Oh, oh. Don't go flying too far.
Cutter, there's 5 minutes remaining.
5 minutes.
Get in while the getting's good. We wrap.
I'll do.
Valuable object.
Yeah, so it won't let me pull it out. I've got to use that valve to get it out, even though there's no fuel line. So the fuel line totally exploded in the last time I tried to get an engine out. There we go. Not sure if the engine's classed as mechanical, but you know. So this bit should be separate, but it won't move last time for quite a while.
Credit applied.
So I generally find it easier to get into the bowels once this is gone. Right, so that piece is gone. Let's
Object accepted for processing.
get rid of the antennas.
Deposited.
So I don't think the work order's getting done this particular round, but it's making good progress.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
See, I'm not sure why this isn't classed as disconnected. Whoop, whoop. Pull me in. Oh, did I just tether that? Yeah, like an idiot. I think it's because of the pipes though on this side. That's what it was last time anyway. See, do you have to cut that or can I just get rid of this?
Your oxygen
No, I
reserves
can't.
are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Oh, I don't have enough for the full shift. That's annoying. It's fine, I'll head back to the cabin in a minute. Alright, that'll do. Let's head back before I asphyxiate.
Material processed. Credits deposited.
Oxygen reserves are critical. Please contact your plan administrator.
In fact, let's
to add
just get some
asphyxiation
oxygen.
coverage.
I can cover it by getting a few more pieces.
Welcome to Venditron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
I've got 1 minute to grab a bit more stuff. Oh, the antenna's nice and easy. Let's grab that. Oh,
Alright, Cutter. Wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
and then the cargo hatch. That's pretty easy as well. There we go.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Let's start disconnecting the rest of the ship. There we go. 1.4 million, nice. We've got 140 extra LTE. My cutting is repairing, let's repair that. Everything else is just about manageable for now. Last owner here. Okay, I guess it doesn't have a last owner. So it looks like it's mostly just metals and stuff that's left. But yeah, let's finish my work order off. It says there's still about 3/4 of the ship left up the top though. Alright, let's get this over to the processor. Down a little bit, there we go.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Down a little bit, there we go. Let's clear this out of the way so I can get to the nacelles as well easy enough. Right, so that bit should be done.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Now, hopefully I don't disconnect the whole thing. I want to take it as it is. Oh, there we go. Is that gonna go in like that? It's a bit. That'll do. There we go. Ta-da! So we've done the metal. Let's disconnect all the fuel and get the engines out. There we go.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
So I need to disconnect an air cell from outside. There we go. Disconnect all the panels. Let's send the engine down. Start on the other side. We need to search for the power cell as well. In fact, I'm going to concentrate on the work order to start with. There we go. I'll get the work order done and then I'll worry about parts. There we go. And then mechanical components, which last time seemed to be like door levers and stuff randomly. Where did this bit of salvage come from? Probably when I pulled some electrical out. So I need more electrical components. I mean mechanical components. Does this count? Possibly.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I don't think there's anything else considered mechanical in there. Let's just disconnect that. Is that it? Yep, so that should be able to float away, given the right push. Is that disconnected? Yep. I better not actually be in it when I fire it, because it'll just fire me.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Okay, let's get rid of the. Can I pull the switch off? No, apparently not. Okay, let's open up this part and get the rest of the engine out.
Warning, oxygen reserves are low.
Right. I don't think there's another free oxygen tank. Some free thruster fuel though. I'll have that. I want to get the most out of my oxygen though if I can, so I can survive all the way to the shift end. Too far. Nope, not that panel. Not that. No, not the panel. Oh well. Where'd the panel go? Down there.
Oxygen reserves are critical.
Object access supervisor available
Oh, that went completely the wrong way. God damn it! Well, I'm gonna have to go get my oxygen and then I'll sort it if it's still there.
Welcome to Megatron 9000.
Oink, there we go.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
So that piece of scrap went completely flying off the map. So, oh well, I've lost the panel. Because apparently you can just pull the panel off. A lot easier than taking the entire frame.
valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Might as well take the whole thing off though. Right, let's finish that engine that I started.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Right, that should be separate now. Don't think I've got enough strength to move it though.
Alright, Cutter, you got 5 minutes left of this shift before they turn the lights out on you. Either that or we wrap.
I need something considered mechanical.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
See, this whole thing should be separate as well, but you know. Let's see if I can find something considered mechanical. I don't think there's anything in here that's considered mechanical though. Oh, yes it is, a door panel. Oh, that was, something I did earlier was, yeah, I don't know. Right, anyway, we've got a lot of,
For processing.
there we go, nanocarbon done as well, sweet. Work order complete. So we've got 3 minutes just to salvage whatever we can.
object. Credits awarded.
Nope, that's not what we're doing. There we go. Let's get this entire side panel in. Well, there we go. That's classed as mechanical as well.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
The door panel. I still don't know how to separate the actual airlock, which would be nice. Right, what panels have I got separate here? This whole thing's separate. Chuck that into the processor. Oh, there we go, that's separate. Let's get a tether on that one. Right, so this should be separate.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Caution. Tether supplies running low.
Oh, I know, but I might as well use them.
One minute left, Cutter. Time to start wrapping things up. Weaver out.
See, is this... Oh, damn it, didn't mean to do that. But this whole thing should be classed as separate.
Credits deposited.
No, this must still be connected somewhere. I want to be able to get inside and get all that off. But never mind, I don't have enough time, so I'll just grab what I can.
Reserves are dropping below statistically
Can I reach
positive
that?
levels.
Yeah, but not properly. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull that out in time. Nah. Oh, this is actually separate. That's not fair. Damn it. 900k more or less. That's not bad. Grapple's getting a bit low. Let's just repair that. Let's see. See, more oxygen would be lovely. I can get oxygen while I'm in the pressurized before I open it. Don't know if it's... well, I might as well bugger it. There's nothing else that I want to get right now. So what do we need there? Just credits. Just credits. So let's go for another ship. Obviously we can't do higher grades just yet. 5.6 mil. 5.9 mil. Wow. Let's do that one. Let's go for it. It's basically the same bloody ship again, like, but you know.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Right, let's get inside. This time I'll have pretty much unlimited oxygen while I'm in it.
Dropping. Airlock pressure levels increasing.
Oh, it don't regenerate very fast though, but it does regenerate. So we've got a repair kit, some fuel, some other random stuff. I better not start cutting the floor away because it's obviously not pressurised now. What kind of stuff can I pull apart while it's still pressurised though? Not a lot, I'd imagine. Let's just pressurise.
Air pressure levels increasing. Airlock pressure levels dropping.
There we go. Yeah, I'd imagine if I disconnected the oxygen, disconnected these, especially like that, there would have been explosive decompression. Gotta get all the walls and floors disconnected. Oh, you idiot! I set a crate on fire because I was too close to it. I need to get that crate out before it burns completely. There we go. Ta-da!
Secured. Account credit applied.
It's funny how you still get credit for it even though it's on fire. Right, where's the other one? That might as well go all the way now. Stop moving! There we go.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Are those fuel tanks actually attached to the floor? Oh, not anymore, it ain't. So that's a coolant tank.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Let's get that shoved in there. Oh, the roof should be completely disconnected as well.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Is that not disconnected? I must have missed some. Bunch of soft crates. Send them down there.
Accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Credit
Okay, let's get my repair kit, my free repair kit. Yeah, there's a connection there that I've missed.
Salvage
Two actually.
account credit applied.
There we go. We'll let that float away while I start grabbing some electrical and mechanical components.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
And then of course... Oh, this is like the difficult reactor one. I have actually got a key though. I still... Oh, there's a key there as well. Does it tell me where to use them though? Nah. Is it on this maybe? I guess so. Yep, there we go. So you use this terminal before you get rid of it. And now what? How do I... Is that it? No, yes, yes, no. Is it this now that I use then, or...? No, it don't say. I can even use it. So is that it? Is it used? Some indication would be nice. No idea. I'm just going to assume that it's safe to start dismantling.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage quotas.
Yeah. There's not another free oxygen tank in here, is there? Nah. Which means I better go get some air.
Welcome to Vindatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Let's separate that console. And then start thinking about getting that reactor out. That's going to processing.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
So that's going to make it. Right, okay, so can I tear the pipe off? Yeah, there we go. And now I should be able to pull the reactor out.
Full object processed. Credits awarded.
Let's get some distance though, just in case. Nice, gently does it. Oop, oop, there's a bit of sparkage.
Cutter, you got 5 minutes left in this shift.
5 minutes.
Knock out that work order before they turn the lights out on
Well, I'm trying.
We were out.
Nice. So we've got lots of electricals, power cells, mechanicals, fuel, everything. Yeah, it's not going to happen in this particular work shift. But we'll get as much as we can done. go. Don't go too fast up there. Oh, I'm stuck on something. There we go. That's all going into the processor. Oh, I need to get a proper angle on that. There we go. Oh, it's just kind of spinning into the thingy, into the processor, please. Yep.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Yank the antenna off. Why not? So is that actually separate? It looks separate.
Secured. Credits deposited.
I think we need to get the engine out. Is that gonna go in? Just about, yep, nice. Is this already disconnected? Yeah.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Stop floating. Let it go down. There we go. One engine module out.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
So I need to separate this from the ship. Let's get it in there, processing. Is one tether enough? Probably not. Yep, just about. Preferably without clanking the ship too much. Actually no, I think it snapped. Nope, it's still going. It's gonna hit the wall though, so it might snap. Yeah. What are you doing? God damn it. Okay. That way please. You're going in the wrong way! Ow. That's gonna be really annoying. Come back this way please. No, it's getting pulled in.
Valuable components.
God damn it! Oh well, it still processed some scrap, but it did.
Time is winding down, Sutter. Dig deep and let's finish strong.
I don't know how the hell it ended up going in there, but never mind. Oh, I better not pull them off before I flush them. Yoink.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Come on, let me through. Managed to get in the other one. There we go. Nine seconds. That won't be enough to pull it out and get the credit for it. Oh, there's the battery. $1.3 million. Okay, I've got 379 points. Cutting needs repairing. Let's oh, wrong button. I don't think there's anything else I can afford. Oh, actually, maybe there is. Just this split shot range, cooling down. I'm not really bothered by that. I've never had a problem with it. The range of the grapple again. I don't really need that. Max tethers might be nice. I'll get max tethers. And what's that? Tether lifetime. Okay, let's continue finishing that one off. So we've now got 15 tethers. So it replenished my tethers because I upgraded. How is that? Oh, just a random joint. You not do anything with it. It's an aluminum structure piece. Apparently it's worthless. Ooh. Alright, let's grab the battery.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
There we go.
Salvage secured.
So we need
Account credit applied.
furniture and more electrical stuff apparently. Apparently I can't grab that. Oh, I can now. Stop moving. However, can I pull the switch off? That would be a no, because the switch wants to go to the barge. Let's just try disintegrating this block. There we go. Sweet. And that can go into processing. Same with this.
Project processed. Credits awarded.
Right, let's get the engines off. Where's the panels for the engines? That there. There we go. The ship is the engine's free. Separate these panels. Oh yeah, there's two in there. So where's the bolts for that one? Oh, underneath it. Underneath that one. Oops, stop moving, stop moving. There we go. This pipe's gonna have to go. There we go. That one can come out for salvage. Alright, so that should now
Valuable object
come clear.
credits awarded.
Alright, bye bye. That should get all the way down there, just about.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
There we go, two engines. Is this whole thing separate? Yep. Let's go into
Salvage
processing.
secured. Credits deposited.
Not bothered about the lights that are attached to them because they're not really worth anything. What else do we need? Furniture, electrical, and just a whole lot of metal and some coolant. Right. That section should be separate as well. Yeah, it looks like it. Can I put the whole thing into processing, even that bit? That'll be nice. Let's give it a go. I don't know if it'll be strong enough. Oh, it is going to be. Sweet. Get a nice 2-4, as it were. You can go into processing as well. Oh, that's just connected to the other piece. That's annoying, because it means the tether's going to disappear. Yep. Maybe it's got enough momentum though.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
No, it's not got enough momentum. Look, it stopped moving. There we go, give it a shove. That should do though.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
How is that? That's just a piece of random scrap. Let's see what we've got in the way of furniture.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Yeah, they're not bothered about me, they're just bothered about the equipment that I'm using. That's the furniture done.
Accepted. Credits transferred.
Let's grab a console before heading back. Whoop, don't slap me in the face. There we go.
Salvage secured.
So what do I need now? Mechanical and materials, coolant.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are critical.
Welcome to Ventatron 9000. Have a nice
Oxygen levels.
Have a nice day. I'll certainly try. This actually should be separate, yeah.
Processing valuable object.
Alright, let's separate the cockpit. Usually the coolant's in the cockpit hull. Oh, come on, that wasn't long enough. It's not enough to move it though. I might be able to move this though if I dismantle a few more pieces. I've still got engines to do as well. Let's get these 2 engines before the work shift is over. There we go, that's another nice piece. Oh, the engines are kind of in the way though. Let's pull it out a little bit before I tether it up. Come on. There we go. Stop moving, stop moving. There we go. Alright, let's get the anchor points off.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Got about 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter. Don't bite off more than you can chew. We've wrapped.
So there's the coolant. I might have to see if I can just pull it out from here. Let's see. Can I grab it from here? Yeah. Try rotating it. And pulling it. Oh, careful now, careful. Let's push the pipe out of the way. There we go. We got us coolant. Ta-da!
Salvage secured.
So we just need lots of metal, some more mechanical. Well, hopefully these are classed as mechanical. Yep, nice.
Secured. Account credit applied.
So now we just need a load of minerals. Let's start sending these chunks of metal into the processors. Go. I don't think it's released for consoles just yet, but they do plan to. I'm not sure when though. But right now I guess it's just a waiting game to see when they actually put it in the console stores.
Valuable object. Credits awarded.
It's definitely a very fun and addictive game though. Very satisfying actually dismantling these ships. Can't reach that one. Maybe this one. This one should actually be separate. It's got nothing actually attaching to it. Let's just slap a tether on it and see if it'll move. Nice, there we go. That should be a big major chunk of my material. I want to try and get this job done, salvage job done really in this particular cycle. I don't know if it'll be possible though, I've not got much time left.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Cutter, we're getting down to the wire. Let's put a bow on this shift.
I've not actually seen many of their adverts. I ended up buying it because I saw obviously other streamers playing it as well, and obviously it looked like a good thing to have a try on.
Reserves are low.
Don't pull the panel off, I want the whole thing. Oh, you.
Valuable object processed.
I don't think I'm going to get enough salvage to complete my work order. I don't really want to have to come back just to do a couple of bits. But oh well. Looks like I'm going to have to, because there's no way I'm getting enough materials. Okay, complete a shift. Okay, my equipment's so-so. I don't think there's any other upgrades I can afford just yet. Well, I can get range and heat capacities. Is that the cutter range actually? The cutter range probably ain't that bad of an idea actually. I'll have that. Just 1 second. Okay, got a few frame drops there. You'll have to let me know if it's noticeable, but I think the ingest server's struggling a little bit. The stream server. So the question is, do I continue my salvage of that one to continue the work order, or do I continue? Yeah, because it's worth about 200 LT I think, so let's keep going. Nearly 300 LT actually for nanocarbon and metal. So yeah, we'll get that done. Is that separate? It is. That should make it in.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
So I want to be able to slap that entire thing in, really. Let's slice this in half. Okay. See, technically the cockpit should be separate to this. So really, this whole piece should be able to move now. I'm obviously not strong enough to move it though. Let's see, I don't know if it's disconnected. Let's just disconnect a bit more of the cockpit first. Yoink, that's a nice piece. But yeah, this piece should be separate. All going into the furnace. Oh, that's enough nanocarbon. Let's do the top piece. See, I can never separate the airlock. Let's just cut all the way down, why not? Oh, it cut the other side as well. Don't know if that's classed as separate. So I can't cut that piece. Nope. Okay, let's just slice it off this way then. There we go. That's separate now. So this whole thing is going to go into the furnace. A lovely big piece.
Material deposited.
Where's that jet fuel? There it is. Oh, and that's enough metal. See, this, technically, should already be separate to the rest. I guess I'll try giving it a yank and see if it comes free. Nope, it's just rotating the ship. Oh yeah, it is free. Yeah, yeah. Oh look. Along with that as well. Yeah. Get out of my way. Oh damn it! No, I need to cut the bottom piece. There we go. But yeah, this can go in there. See, some of this is furnace, some of it isn't. So that's all processing, but I'm not sure how to separate it. Maybe this. See, I can't destroy that. Well, at the very least, I guess I can separate this. Looks like that didn't have quite enough oomph. Oh, it is going in, yeah.
Credits deposited.
There we go. But yeah, as for this, I don't know how to separate all the panels. I can get rid of that, but I don't think that will free up the panel. Can I cut the panel out? Nope. I probably just don't have the capacity to do it yet. Let's just furnace it. Who cares?
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage quotas.
There we go. Holy!
Valuable component destroyed.
So yeah, the
Applied.
so the airlock's kind of half and half. So oh well. Oh, there's a
Salvage deposit accepted.
data pack.
Credits transferred.
Oh, damn it! I just pushed it away. Oh, better go get my oxygen before I
Oxygen
die.
reserves are critical. Please contact your plan administrator to add asphyxiation coverage.
Welcome to Venetron 9000. Have a
Thank you very much.
Level stabilizing.
I should just about have enough time to more or less finish stripping this ship. Maybe not cleanly, but I'll be able to strip it for the most part.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
These bloody storage things are a pain in the ass to get out. There we go.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Why, oh why, would it rotate that way for? I think when you pull it off straight, it should stay straight. There we go.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Right, let's get the rest of this side off.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright, this whole thing should be separate.
Cutter, there's 5 minutes remaining.
5 minutes.
Get in while the getting's good. We wrap.
Oh, it pulled a few panels off. Oh,
Valuable
wrong one.
object processed. Credits deposited.
Let's get the rest of that going in there. Any more panels float away? Not that I can see. Right, let's sort the last piece out. Is that separate? No, it's just got a nice gap. What's that? A bottle. Let's get these last bloody storage containers out. And this ship's pretty much done for.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Using all the buffalo, as they say, in this game. Is that it? I don't know how to separate the glass. Whoop, whoop.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
I just use a tether like an idiot, but never mind. So is this whole thing... some of it's furnace and some of it's processor. But I don't know how you separate the individual pieces. Because technically it's not connected. Well, I guess there it is, but you can't cut it. So that's all furnace, processor. This is all furnace. Yeah, no idea how you cut the rest up. Well, whatever, let's just get the whole thing in the processor. Most of it's processor. I mean, I imagine I could cut that panel up and take some out. There we go.
Deposit accepted.
No, give me that other piece. Oh well, sod it. Bye! Some random bottle.
Deposit not accepted.
Yeah, it doesn't like the glass. But it'll take everything else. It strips it all down, yeah. Well, that's it.
Wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
I've also got no ship left. Alright, in we go. $750,000. Work order completed. How close are we to certification? Oh, we've still got plenty of money to go for certification. Up, as it were. My equipment's a little on the rough side. So I've got 549 LT. I don't know what other upgrades I've got really before certification. Apparently this will allow you to hear in space. Let's get that. Get some more sounds in the game. Oh, electrical resistance, that's good. So yeah. So I can do the integrity. It's all fairly cheapish stuff, but yeah. Be better saved, I think. I don't want the system scanner, it's pointless for me. Thrusters, more braking rate, fuel. Don't really need more fuel. To be honest, I've never had a problem with the fuel. The tether lifetime. The grapple range. I don't think I've had a problem with range of the grapple either though. Well, I'll get it anyway, why not? Cut of stuff. Other than heat dissipation, I've not really had an issue with that either. So that's basically it, so I think it'll just be another shift. So I think what I'll do now is I'll end my stream here. I've probably gone on just a little bit later than I normally would. Because it's such an addictive game. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you want to see some more, just don't forget to like the video, and yeah, and I'll see you in the next stream. So I usually do stream pretty much every day on British time, between about 7:30 and 8 o'clock till probably about this time, pretty much every day. So yeah, if you want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.